guys, it's T. Today I wanted to talk to you about how I learned Japanese and the textbooks I used to learn Japanese. So in high school I took Japanese for 3.5 years, and the most interesting part about that is that my high school teacher who taught us Japanese actually made the textbooks that we learned from. So I'm going to insert a picture of them here. So personally, I think they're really good textbooks for beginners, but I'm obviously biased because they were my first textbooks. So everything here is just recommendations and just my own personal preference, my own personal history of things. So definitely check it out for yourself when you're deciding, what's the right course for you. Look at tons of different reviews and everything like that. So next, I want to talk about what I'm using currently. So currently for studying, I am using this textbook. Hopefully you can see that without the glare. There we go. That's a good, yeah. So, I can't tell you at all what using this would be like as a beginner, because this is the first book. This is the beginner textbook, but I've been using it to relearn and keep on and restudy the things that I've already learned, because I have been out of high school for I've been out for a solid 2 years. I'm going into my third year of college. So it has been a while since I've had a Japanese class, and going into college and everything, I really did not study like I should have been studying to keep up my skill. So now I'm playing catch up. I'm going back and I'm trying to relearn some stuff. So for that purpose, I love this textbook. I like the words that it has in it. I like the information. And this is a college-centered textbook. This is written like you would be teaching it in a college class. So there's words like, when I was in high school, I never learned the word for dormitory because I had a bedroom, I didn't have a dorm. And so that was in one of the first chapters of this textbook, and that was really great for me to learn that word being in college now. So I think if you're in college, it might be nice to start with this because there's just words that pertain to you more, and maybe if you're in high school you'd want to check the other one out or look for another one. But yeah, I really don't know for a first time how this would be, so you gotta just look at it yourself. But for my purposes, I very much enjoy it. So the next things that I have are this. This is awesome for beginners because it has some very basic grammar stuff, and goes into a little bit more, deep grammar, but still I would say this book is the intermediate range, or the beginner range. Maybe at the end goes into a little bit of intermediate, but definitely if you're advanced or if you're deep into intermediate, maybe check something else out. But yeah, this is good, and as you can see inside, everything is pretty much in Romaji, so keep that in mind too, because I'm the type of person where I generally don't like Romaji. Sometimes if I want something really basic, that's what I get. But I kind of like it anyways, like a little refresher crash course thing. This is another one of my new things, and I haven't really gotten into this too much. It's basically a guide on how to read Japanese, and I think that in my current studies, the actual texts in here, they have the translations, they have I definitely would recommend this to intermediate and advanced people. I think this is awesome, but for where I am in my studies right now, I think that I'm back down to the very beginning part of intermediate, and I need to practice more on my reading before I get to this level. Alright, so then we have, I picked up the first edition, or the beginner's Yokozo again. Okay, So here's number 2, the continuation of the Yokoso series. And I like to use this too, just because I am in this weird spot where I'm relearning beginner stuff, but I also, it's hard for me to know what are beginner words and what are more intermediate words because I got to a high intermediate level, verging on advanced. So when I refresh, I could go the whole spectrum. So I learn new things out of this, and I also revise old things out of this. I really like this. If you're intermediate, I definitely recommend this. I enjoy it. So now we're getting to our last textbook. This is also an intermediate thing. I don't have the first volume. I've never had the first volume of this, but I used this in high school. It looks like nothing, but let me hold it up so you can actually read it. It is A Course in Modern Japanese Revised Edition Volume 2. I really honestly don't know where you can find this. It is Japanese Language Education Research Group, Nagoya University. Nagoya. Yeah. So I got all of my textbooks from a half-price bookstore. And so that's one of the reasons why I have so many, or one of them was a hand-me-down. So yeah, that's why I find very interesting ones. But I really, really enjoy this textbook. You can see I have a lot of pages noted in this, and I've used it for years. This is the second version, so it is intermediate. I believe this one might go a little bit into advanced too. And this is just a fabulous textbook. And it's with Nagoya University, so you don't have to worry about anything being incorrect, really. You know, some things might be dated, but you worry about that with all textbooks, unless it's the most current one. But I absolutely love this, so if you can find this, especially for my intermediate and advanced peeps, I would definitely recommend this. And yeah, I love this textbook. So that is it for me. That is all the textbooks and educational books that I learn and I use personally to enhance my Japanese. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative, and I will see you guys in the next one.